Hi everyone, it's Jennifer and welcome to our first quarter 2026 property management update. I want to give you all a quick update on what we are seeing in the overall rental market here in the Pikes Peak region right now. If you've been following the news, you might know that the market is cooling down a bit, and we are definitely feeling that healthy rebalancing phase here in Colorado Springs. According to recent data from Zillow, the average rent across all property types in our area is currently sitting at $1,828. This actually puts us about 10% below the national average. When we look at our local trends over the past 12 months, from April 2025 through March 2026, we've observed a noticeable slowing. The overall median rent decreased by about 2.7%, shifting from $1,850 a month down to $1,800. So what's driving this? It really comes down to supply. Nationwide and locally, we're seeing more inventory hit the market, especially as the new apartment complexes open. Because renters have more options now, they don't have to rush their decisions the way they did a couple of years ago. While this means we need to be strategic and competitive with our pricing, the good news is that the market is still fundamentally stable. We are still just seeing a steady correction that is bringing us back to a more balanced and sustainable environment. As we head into the warmer months, pest activity naturally increases, making this the perfect time to discuss a recent change in Colorado law and how we handle it. Under Senate Bill 24-094, the rules regarding pest control have become much stricter. The law now classifies pest and insect infestations as an immediate threat to health and safety, meaning landlords are legally required to commence remedial action within 24 hours of being notified. Also, the default rule is that the property owner is responsible for the cost of the extermination. The only way an owner is off the hook for the bill is if there is concrete evidence that the infestation was substantially caused by the tenant's misconduct. To protect you and your investment, we have a strategic process in place that starts before the tenant even moves in. First, we ensure the property is fully cleaned, inspected, and photographed. This sets a clear, pest-free baseline for the home. Once the property is occupied, we rely on our biannual inspections to verify the ongoing conditions of the home and check the tenant is maintaining a clean living environment. If a tenant does report an infestation, our first priority is keeping you legally compliant. We take action immediately to arrange for an exterminator within the strict 24-hour window. However, once the immediate problem is solved and the home is safe, we do some investigating. We look back at our move-in baseline photos, review our biannual inspection reports, and consult with the exterminator to correctly identify the source and cause of the infestation. In our experience, the extermination company is generally very accurate in determining how the issue started. Most of the time, we can obtain enough detailed information directly from their professional assessment to appropriately assign responsibility. Colorado lawmakers have recently passed strict new rules to protect renters. For property owners, this means the state legally assumes you will pay for the maintenance issues like pest control unless we can provide hard evidence that the tenant actually caused the problem. At Springs Homes for Rent, we will always go as far as we legally can to protect your investment and shield you from undue expenses. However, our philosophy is to be fair to everyone while remaining strictly compliant with the law. If pets migrated naturally and it is no fault of the tenant, we certainly want to take care of it to protect your property. But if our investigation and the exterminator's expert assessment prove the tenant caused the issue, meeting the strict legal burden of proof, we will confidently use our documentation to bill the responsible party appropriately. While we work hard to protect the physical condition of your property, we also want to help you protect your legal ownership. The El Paso County Clerk and Recorder's Office is alerting property owners to an increase in mortgage and property fraud. There has been a rise in bad actors attempting to file fraudulent deeds, mortgages, or other liens against a property without the owner's consent or knowledge. For homeowners, especially those who do not live locally, the security of their property's title is a major concern. To combat this, El Paso County offers a free tool called the Recording Notification Service, RNS. By simply registering your name and email address, this system acts as an early warning safeguard. You will receive an immediate email alert if any document is recorded under your name, allowing you to take swift action if someone is attempting fraudulent activity. We highly recommend taking a few minutes to register for this free service at the El Paso County Clerk and Recorder's website. While the county's RNS program protects your title on paper, our team continues to protect your physical home. In fact, the county specifically advises that properties be checked frequently to ensure they are not being occupied illegally. Whether your property is currently occupied by a vetted tenant or going through a brief vacancy during turnover, our regular inspections ensure eyes are always on your investment. Speaking of inspections, we are about to start our spring inspections. In these inspections, we conduct a visual inspection of the home's interior and exterior. We take pictures and file an inspection report that you will receive in your owner portal. At Springs Homes for Rent, we continue to manage your properties with care and expertise. Whether it is navigating new state legislation, analyzing market trends to keep your pricing competitive, or conducting our routine spring inspections, our goal is to protect your investment and keep you informed. We know the changing market and new laws can present challenges, but we are committed to navigating them together. Keep an eye out for those spring inspection reports in your owner portal, and if you have any questions or concerns about your property's performance, we are just a phone call away, or you can email us as well. Thank you for your continued trust in Springs Homes for Rent, and we will see you next quarter.